Curious to get your thoughts on Terry McLaurin, wide receiver for the Washington Commanders, requesting a trade out of Washington after failing to secure an extension, at least to this point, failing to secure an extension that he's enthusiastic about. Do you see him getting traded? Do you see him getting extended? Should the Commanders extend him? What do you think?
It's tough because, one, I think he definitely should be extended. He's been the only super competent receiver there for a long time.
Yeah.
And most of it was with subpar quarterback play. Taylor Heineke, Sam Howell, just random
Ooh.
guys that were throwing him the ball. And he was making do and being a pretty good receiver, I think. So it feels like, to me, this would have been one of those kind of no-brainer extensions. Like, he's clearly your number one receiving guy. You give him the money that he deserves, and we move on. At this point, though, I wonder if the relationship is now too fractured for that to happen. With Jaden Daniels having such a good rookie year, you feel like you would want to have the number one guy also under wraps. So, weird choice from Washington. I'm not sure what's going to happen here.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think it's an odd time to let a player like this walk potentially, or let this kind of player go, especially like you said, with the kind of season it seems like Washington is trying to have. They've made multiple moves to bolster their roster to try to really push themselves further. And getting rid of a player like this, who I also didn't realize was only 6 years into the league. I feel like he's been around longer than that, but he's consistently, yeah. I mean, since 2020, he's been 1,000-yard receiver every year. He's played every game the last 4 seasons, so he's been available. He's been pretty productive, and I understand that he's hovered around about 1,100 yards. I can understand seeing that as not first team All Pro money, but he was a second team All Pro last year, so two-time Pro Bowler. Not the easiest production to just turn around and replace. And the opportunity to replace that talent was the draft, which has already passed. So unless they could do some sort of wide receiver for wide receiver swap, like the Pittsburgh Steelers did this offseason with bringing in DK Metcalf and shipping out George Pickens, I don't see this being a great move for them. But I guess time will tell.